Did Abby come at all today?
No.
Princess, if you can make that work, can do that in the class. Okay. Say that again? Okay. Now.
She over here recording.
Okay, shh.
Smile.
It's okay. Too late. All right. All we're doing is solving for x. We are going back to least common multiple. So I'm going to scoot this over and I'm going to go up here to my little scratch work area. And we're going to find the least common multiple of all three of these, and you'll see. One at a time. Everybody look up here real quick. This least common multiple is simply x plus 3. If it helps you, put parentheses around it. That's it. Okay? There's nothing you can do with that. We're going to move on to 2. 2 and 1, right? The only factors of 2 are 2 and 1. Y'all okay with that? And prime factorization of 10. 10 has only 2 factors as well besides 10. They are 2 and 5. All right, so the least common multiple will definitely include x plus 3. Do you see it again anywhere else? No, this is where it gets a little crazy, okay? There's a reason I've left extra room here, and I have different colors. So part of our least common multiple will have x plus 3 in it. I'm going to just write it right there. Now, the most 2's I have is how many? 1 here and 1 here. So we're definitely going to have a 2. And what about 1? Don't need to talk about. 5. Do I have another 5 anywhere? Mm-hmm. No. So what is 2 times 5? 10. Here is our least common multiple. All right. I think the way I'm going to do this, I think will visually help you see the math part. Just like normal fractions, you have to have a common denominator. Here it is. Okay. What we're going to do, is red okay? We're going to go one term at a time. Let's look up here. Every term, we're going to multiply by 10 times x plus 3. 10 times x plus 3. 10 times x plus 3.
How many colors are you using?
Well, I'm going to use a third one because you're going to see what's going to happen. I'm going to use yellow for a reason. We're getting ready to do some canceling, and it's going to be very helpful. Okay, look at this first term. Immediately, I hope you can see what cancels here. Right, goodbye, goodbye. What is left? 10 and 2. Guys, what's 10 times 2? 20. All right, so all you're left with is 20. Whoops, it's 20. Okay, let me stop there because that's what we do for every one of these.
So when we can cancel them, right?
You're going to cancel on every one, just different. Okay?
Like the 3 is...
Hold on, just look at this one at a time. No, you're fine. X plus 3 are canceled. That's the whole point. And you circle what's left and multiply. All right, now look. What cancels here? It's not as friendly, but it is helpful.
3. So 2 times x is 2x times 10 is 28.
Focus on the 2 and the 10.
The 5.
2 goes into 10 how many times? 5. This is where it gets messy. The 2's gone. The 10 is now a what? 5. So we're left with 5 times x plus 3, also 3. What do we have to distribute?
5x.
5 and the 3. I would just do one at a time. Let me ask your opinion, because my work is here. Do y'all want to do the work up here, or do you want me to carry it down?
Down.
Okay. So I'm going to write plus,
Can we multiply the 5 and the 3 to 15?
5x plus 15. That's what I just did. Thank you. And then you still have the 3 outside. Why don't we just do that again? Right? Is everybody okay with that? So you had the 5 to distribute, and now we have the what? 3. 3 times 5x is what? 15x. 3 times 15 is 45. Equals, now, we did that one, we did that one. Let's do,
The 10's cancel.
the 10s cancel, absolutely. So let's do, get my yellow. Cancel, cancel. So like we said before, what do you have left? X plus 3, 19. And once you distribute again, bless you. 19 x plus 3 times 19. That's a weird number, but it was in the problem. So you have 19x plus, what's 3 times 19? 57. All right, now this is simple multi-step algebra problem.
So cancel out.
Well,
Or subtract and add and stuff like that.
yeah, so you can simplify. You have 20 and 45, right? What's 20 plus 45? 65 plus 15x. Do you see me slowly write it? And you just bring everything down. Okay, you can do this on your own. You got x's on both sides. You need to move one over and then move the whole numbers over. Doesn't matter what you start with. You will end with the same answer. $65 minus 57 is 8. Divide by 4. And your answer is simply 2. Okay. How'd we do?
Are they all like this?
They don't get any harder. They may be a little different where if you look at the initial, I'm frozen over here. There it goes. Okay. Do you see how, what in the world?
Whoa, there's a box for me. That's for the ones that
All right, go to a new page. Nah, I'm glitching.
Alright, so where did you get the second 15 from?
You got to be more specific. This one?
We have, 65, so we subtracted 65 plus 15, minus 19 plus.
Equals, that's an equal sign. E-
And then you also, so wouldn't it just be 8 plus, why aren't you subtracting 15 minus 19?
You got to move all the variables on one side and all the whole numbers on the other. You got to balance it out. Hold on. Yeah, so you have a multi-step equation. You got variables on both sides, and you could have chosen to do it a different way. You could have chosen to subtract 19 and then subtract 65. It would have given you the same. Taylor, do you have a question?
I do, so, I have like a question of like the LCM, like how you like chose the least common multiple, like when you like have like when 5 is in one or like seeing ones and then like the 2 on like each side is like seeing like ones as well, but how come like you chose like multiply like 2 times 5 and get you like 10 with the parentheses x plus 3.
Let's do another one and see if you can answer that. Okay, it's a little review on least common multiple. Let's do this one and maybe it'll help you. Here's another one, Emma. Doesn't look any harder, does it? It's just a little different because the numbers are, numbers are different, but also you look at this fraction over here. These are high numbers, okay? It's all right, don't be alarmed. We're gonna get some 3-digit numbers here. That's really the only difference. So I'm gonna go up here to my scratch work, not with yellow. Let's do least common multiple. I'm gonna start with, 12 is going to be 3, 2, and 2. X minus 4 is simply x minus 4. Okay. And 48, I'm actually going to go over here. Taylor, this will help you remember. Let's do the factor tree. Okay, if y'all okay with that? So, well, I'm going to start with 2. Okay, 2 and 24, 2 and 12, 2 and 6, and then you have 2 and 3. Same thing. So how many 2's do we have?
4.
2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times what's left? 3. So you remember you have to use the most of each one. What's the most number of 3's we have? 1 and 1. So we have a 3. How many 2's do we have? 4. 2 to the 4th is 16. All right, so we'll have to multiply that. And obviously we cannot forget your infamous x minus 4. All right, so just a reminder, you use the most of each prime number. At most we had 1, 3. The most 2's we have are 4. 2 times 2, 4 times is 16. So now you have 3 times 16 is what? 48. X minus 4. And that is our least common multiple, otherwise known as your common denominator. All right, so we're going to multiply 48 times x minus 4 here and here, and lastly here. All right, so what can I cancel? 12 goes into 48 how many times? 4. So we're left with 4, x minus 4, and don't forget the 7. We have to distribute twice. So you're going to end up with 4x minus what? 16 times what? 7. So let's go ahead and do that. 7 distributed. 28x minus, is it 1? Yeah, 112. Good. Like I said, we're going to have higher numbers, and that's okay. Any questions on this first term? Look at the second one. What cancels? This is the fun part. X minus 4. Say goodbye. Goodbye. What is left? 48 times 9 is what? Anybody got it? Good. All All right, so what cancels over here? Jenny, what cancels?
48.
48's, goodbye. So we have to distribute what number here? 55. So you're going to end up with 55x minus 220. I will move out of the way, let you catch up. Davis, this is where we simplified first, and then we moved all the x's on one side, all the whole numbers on the other. I will caution you, don't forget, simplify. Negative 112 plus 432. Emma? Yes.
How'd you get that from? The yellow form?
Up here,
Yeah.
12 goes into 48 4 times. This way? Got it? All right, I'll let you catch up.
Well, the last one, the last time they wrote tens and they crossed out, and this was 48, would that be really common? Or is that earlier?
Based on what our least common multiple is, yes. One term at a time. All three of these actually have different scenarios. These two are more similar, okay? But that's why the least common multiple is what it is. You got to think, this 48 is really part of the least common multiple. There's a reason for that, okay? It all is related because it's the least common multiple. It's like the common denominator, when you always can cancel, that's part of it. So, all right, so let's keep going. Let me scoot up. We have negative 112 plus 432. This is 320, right? Positive equals, you should not get a decimal. Davis, tell me what to do.
Left side, subtract 28.
All right, so this is canceled. Goodbye. Subtract 28x over here. What you do on one side, you do on the other. So 320 plus 220 is 540 equals, that's gone. 55x minus 28x is 27x. It's crazy, but this will actually work. Now what?
Divide by 27.
Divide by 27, get that calculator out. Who's got it? 20. Katie, what I was saying earlier, I don't think I said it right. The least common multiple has to come from somewhere. Part of that 48 has to come from one of these denominators. And this came from the 48 here. And then the last one, that 10 this 10 came from this 10 here. That usually will happen, okay? Not every time, but usually, okay? Sorry, I took it away too soon. There you go. All right, you have 8 minutes. Go to your book. 576. Numbers 1 through 8 is your homework. I would like for us to at least get number 1 done together. So if you will, go ahead and start number 1 now.
Take a picture of just like a problem.
Yes, give me 1 second.
You know, I'd rather text your mom happy Mother's Day. I'd rather text your mom happy Mother's Day.
Anybody else want to take a picture of the book? Go.
Oh,